Sum and substance. What are we going to do in this chapter today? Natural vegetation. We are going to read about the natural vegetation and different types of forest regions of the world. पूरे वर्ल्ड के जो नेचुरल वेजिटेशन है और अलग अलग टाइप्स के जो फॉरेस्ट हैं उसके बारे में हम पढ़ेंगे. इम्पॉर्टेंस ऑफ फॉरेस्ट क्यों ज़रूरी हैं? थ्रेट्स टू फॉरेस्ट रिसोर्सेज, कंजर्वेशन ऑफ फॉरेस्ट, देन वाइल्ड लाइफ इन इंडिया, वाइल्ड लाइफ डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, कैसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड है ये वाइल्ड लाइफ, कंजर्वेशन ऑफ वाइल्ड लाइफ एंड थ्रेट्स टू वाइल्ड लाइफ. Now find out, let's retrieve here. Study the picture of animals. Which type of natural vegetation would you expect each of them to be associated with? Why? Here are some animals. तो अभी जब हम vegetation के बारे में पढ़ेंगे, natural vegetation के बारे में पढ़ेंगे, then we'll come to know कि ये जो animals हैं ये कौन से type के vegetation से associated होने चाहिए या associated हैं और क्यों हैं. क्योंकि हर एनिमल का जो नेचुरल वेजिटेशन वो अलग है. एक ही टाइप के नेचुरल वेजिटेशन में दे आर नॉट एक्सपेक्टेड टू बी एसोसिएटेड. फाइन, सो लेट्स रीड द चैप्टर, देन वील कम टू नो अबाउट देम. डिफरेंट रिसोर्सेज हैव डिफरेंट वैल्यूज बट दे आर ऑल इम्पॉर्टेंट एंड वी कैन नॉट सर्वाइव विदाउट देम. अब जितने भी रिसोर्सेज हैं हमारे चारों तरफ वो अपनी अपनी उनकी एक वैल्यू है, अलग अलग वैल्यूज़ हैं और वो हर तरह से अलग अलग तरीके से इम्पॉर्टेंट हैं और उनके बिना हम सर्वाइव भी नहीं कर सकते. Among all the spheres of the earth, the biosphere is the only zone where life exists because of its life supporting features. सारे जितने भी स्फीयर्स हैं अर्थ के उसमें से जो बायोस्फीयर है वही एक लाइफ, यहीं पे लाइफ एग्जिस्ट करती है क्योंकि यहाँ लाइफ को सपोर्ट करने के लिए सारे फीचर्स अवेलेबल हैं. देयर एग्जिस्ट एन इकोसिस्टम ऑन द अर्थ विच सपोर्ट्स लाइफ इन द बायोस्फीयर. अर्थ में एक इकोसिस्टम है अर्थ का अपना. ऑल लिविंग बींग्स आर इंटर रिलेटेड एंड इंटरडिपेंडेंट ऑन ईच अदर. प्लांट्स प्रोवाइड अस फूड, timber, firewood, medicines, herbs, pulp, oil, gum, latex, and most importantly, paper that helps in our studies. अब plants हमें इतनी सारी तरह की चीज़ें provide करता है. Wildlife includes insects, creepers, birds, both domestic and wild animals, and also all aquatic animals such as fish, alligators, frogs, jellyfish, etc. वाइल्ड लाइफ में सारे इंसेक्ट्स, एनिमल्स, डोमेस्टिक, वाइल्ड सारे एनिमल्स आते हैं और कुछ एक्वेटिक एनिमल्स भी हैं जो पानी में रहते हैं. एनिमल प्रोवाइड्स अस विद मिल्क. अब एनिमल हमें क्या देता है? मिल्क, मीट, वूल एट्सेट्रा. बोथ प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल्स हेल्प इन मेंटेनिंग द बैलेंस इन द इकोसिस्टम. इकोसिस्टम का एक प्रॉपर बैलेंस बनाने के लिए प्लांट्स और एनिमल्स दोनों ही रिस्पॉन्सिबल हैं एंड हेंस दे आर इक्वली इम्पॉर्टेंट और इसलिए दोनों ही इम्पॉर्टेंट भी हैं. लेट्स रीड अबाउट द नेचुरल वेजिटेशन चिल्ड्रन. व्हेन डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ प्लांट्स ग्रो नेचुरली दे आर रेफर्ड टू एज नेचुरल वेजिटेशन. अलग अलग तरह के प्लांट्स जब वो नेचुरली ही उगते हैं उसे कहा जाता है नेचुरल वेजिटेशन. द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ नेचुरल वेजिटेशन ऑन द सर्फेस ऑफ अर्थ इज इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय द अमाउंट ऑफ सनलाइट एंड द अमाउंट ऑफ रेनफॉल. अर्थ पे ये जो नेचुरल वेजिटेशन है इसका जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है वो डिपेंड करता है कितना सनलाइट मिलती है उसको और कितना रेनफॉल मिलता है. द नेचुरल वेजिटेशन कैन बी ब्रॉडली क्लासिफाइड इनटू फॉरेस्ट, ग्रासलैंड्स एंड श्रब्स. और जो नेचुरल वेजिटेशन है इसको क्लासिफाई किया जा सकता है फॉरेस्ट में, ग्रासलैंड्स में और श्रब्स. नेचुरल वेजिटेशन प्रिवेंट्स erosion of soil and influences its characteristic features such as volume and texture. It provides home and food for a great variety of animal species. ये जो नेचुरल वेजिटेशन है ये बहुत सारे एनिमल स्पीशीज़ का घर भी है और इनको फूड भी प्रोवाइड करती है. नेचुरल वेजिटेशन इज़ द प्राइमरी सोर्स ऑफ ऑक्सीजन इन आवर एटमॉस्फेयर विच इज़ क्रूशियल फॉर सस्टेनिंग लाइफ इन द अर्थ. जो नेचुरल वेजिटेशन है ये प्राइमरी सोर्स है ऑक्सीजन का जो कि हमारे जीने का सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट, हमारे जीने के लिए सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट है. ऑक्सीजन सबको पता है, ऑक्सीजन के बिना हम नहीं रह सकते, हम सांस नहीं ले सकते। तो दिस ऑक्सीजन इज द प्राइमरी सोर्स इन आवर एटमॉस्फेयर। Now children, natural vegetation and different types of forest regions of the world. अलग अलग तरह के जो forest regions हैं उसके बारे में पढ़ेंगे हम। The defined area in which a plant community grows with other living organisms and the physical environment is called an ecosystem. Ecosystem क्या होता है बच्चों? जो एक डिफाइंड एरिया होता है जहाँ पे एक प्लांट कम्युनिटी ग्रो करती है, किसके साथ? दूसरे लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स के साथ, उसे कहा जाता है इकोसिस्टम। लार्ज इकोसिस्टम्स आर कॉल्ड बायोम्स। जो बड़े बड़े इकोसिस्टम्स होते हैं उन्हें बायोम्स कहा जाता है। देयर आर 10 मेजर बायोम्स इन द वर्ल्ड, दे आर एज फॉलोज। अब 10 मेजर बायोम्स मतलब जो बड़े इकोसिस्टम्स हैं वो कौन कौन से हैं? लेट्स रीड हियर। Evergreen, tropical deciduous, temperate deciduous, Mediterranean, coniferous, then tropical grassland, temperate grassland, desert, tundra, mountain. Okay? See, biome कौन कौन से हैं? 10 biomes, उनमें climate कैसा है, उसका flora and fauna कैसा है और areas कहाँ कहाँ हैंगे। Tropical evergreen, the first one. The climate is hot and humid throughout the year. Then flora and fauna, no mass shedding of leaves, dense thick growth and overhead canopy, leached soil due to excessive rain. Many species of trees grow together including ebony and rosewood. Also called selvas, इनको selvas भी कहा जाता है या equatorial forest. Parrots, apes, crocodiles etc. are found here. Now the areas where they are found: Amazon basin in South America, Zaire basin in Africa and countries of Southeast Asia. Then comes the tropical deciduous or monsoon forest. Hot and wet with a distinct dry period rainfall is seasonal. Commercially important trees like teak, sal, bamboo and sandalwood. Deltas have mangroves. Trees shed their leaves in the dry season. Elephants, tigers, lions etc. are found here. और कौन से एरियाज में है ये? Monsoon region of Asia, parts of Central America, Brazil, Northern Australia and North America. Next is the temperate deciduous. Moderately cool climate of coastal areas with moderate rainfall. अब flora और fauna कैसा है? Broad leaved trees that shed leaves in winter when temperature is below 6 degrees centigrade. Rapid plant growth after spring in summer. Growth of hardwood trees like oak, ash, maple and poplar. Deer, fox, wolves, bears etc. found here. Now the regions where they are found: Western Europe including Norway, Sweden, Finland, British Isles, parts of Russia, Northeast China, Japan, Northeast US, South Chile and New Zealand. Next is the Mediterranean. Warm and dry summer, moderate or mild winter, rainfall mostly in winter. Trees adapted to summer drought, example included scattered trees of olive, cork oak, then cedar, pine, fir, nut etc. Waxy thick leaves, deep roots and thick tree bark to check loss of water. Cultivation of citrus fruits on a large scale. यहाँ citrus fruits पाए जाते हैं इस Mediterranean में. Grapes, oranges, olives, grapefruit etc. Then sheep, cattle, donkeys, horses etc. found here. They are found in western margins of continents in temperate regions of California and southwest Australia. Countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea like Spain, Portugal and south of France. Now the fifth one is coniferous or taiga. Temperate climate. Flora and fauna: tall 20 to 30 meter, 20 meter to 30 meter, cone shaped with needle like leaves that let snow slide down easily. Generally, one species of tree is found growing in an area. pine, spruce, fir, lichen and other softwoods. Lichen and other softwoods. Lumbering is an important occupation. Softwood trees used for making paper, silver fox, mink, polar bear, etc. are found here. Then it exists between 50 degree north to 70 degree north latitudes. Southern Canada, Scandinavia, Russia, slopes of Himalayas, Alps, Rockies and Andes mountains. Now next biome is tropical grassland or savanna. Okay, tropical grassland or इसको savanna भी कहते हैं. Warm with less rain of 25 centimeter to 75 centimeter. Distinct dry season. Flora and fauna, tall grass with about 2 meter high. Umbrella shaped scattered trees that can tolerate the summer dry season. For example, acacia. Zebras, elephants, giraffes, deer, lion, leopards, cheetah and a diverse range of other smaller animals found here. Areas, tropical zone on outer borders of equatorial belt. Examples, eastern side of equatorial region in Africa, in Kenya, Tanzania and Zimbabwe, parts of Brazilian plateau, Deccan plateau, India. Next is the temperate grassland. Moderate rainfall of only 50 centimeter in a year, cool summer and cold winter. Treeless grassy plants with short, luxuriant and juicy grasses. Grasses mostly replaced by farmers for cultivating wheat and corn or for cattle rearing. Wild buffaloes or bisons, cattle, sheep, etc. found here. Interior of continents 40 to 50 degree. North and south latitudes, steppes in Eurasia, then prairies in North America, pampas in South America, velds in South Africa, downs in Australia. Next is the desert. Okay? High temperature and extremely low rainfall below 25 centimeter annually. Coarse grass, इसका flora fauna कैसा है? Coarse grass, short thorny shrubs with deep roots and small leaves to prevent water loss. Plants requiring minimum moisture called xerophytes grow here. For examples, various different varieties of cactus. Desert में अलग-अलग तरह के cactus उगते हैं. A few acacia trees and wild date palms found here. Camels and nocturnal animals, especially small reptiles, foxes, hyenas, lizards, snakes, etc. found here. Now the region, hot deserts, California desert in North America, Atacama in South America, Sahara and Kalahari in Africa, Thar in India, West Australian desert, cold desert, Gobi in Asia, Patagonia in South America. Then the tundra, very short cool summer, less than 3 months and severe long winter. Temperature is very low. Treeless area and lack of vegetation due to permafrost. Mosses and lichens grow here. Arctic flowers bloom in the short growing season in summer when ice melts. Some grass and dwarf shrubs are found here. Lakes and marshes. Seals, walrus, fish and reindeer, also called caribou in America, etc. found here. The areas, the regions which are covered with tundra, North Pole and extreme North America, Europe and Asia north of 60 degree latitude. And the last biome is mountain or montane. Okay, varies according to altitude. Vegetation varies vertically from the tropical type of to tundra. Deciduous trees are found in the foothills. Pine forest at 1500 meter to 2000 meter. Alpine meadows found at higher elevations. Beyond 3500 meter, no trees. Permanent snow at 4000 meter and above 4000 मीटर से ऊपर permanently snow होता है. In the tropical climate of India, permanent snow occurs at 4250 meter, while in Europe the temperature belt may begin at about 3500 meters. So these were the 10 biomes. Now interpretation. Chicle produced from the juice of Zapota trees. Zapota trees के juice से क्या produce होता है? Chicle. Are used for making chewing gums. Chiclets chewing gums होते हैं ना, वो बनता है, chewing gums बनते हैं. They are found in the evergreen forest stretching from Mexico to Brazil. Importance of forest. अब forest की importance क्या है? Think about the newspaper you read, the pencil you use, the fruits you have for the breakfast, the bus or car you travel into school, your study books. The list is endless. Forests are the natural habitat of plants and wildlife. अब देखिए, जो न्यूज़पेपर आप पढ़ते हैं, पेंसिल जो आप यूज़ करते हैं, बुक्स जिनसे आप पढ़ते हैं, फ्रूट्स जो आप खाते हैं, या बस या कार जिससे आप ट्रैवल करते हैं, या आपके स्टडी बुक्स, ये सब कहाँ से आता है? एंड ये जो नेचुरल हैबिटेट, ये जो प्लांट्स और वाइल्ड लाइफ के लिए जो फॉरेस्ट हैं वो नेचुरल हैबिटेट हैं. ह्यूमन्स आर डिपेंडेंट ऑन फॉरेस्ट फॉर देयर फूड, मेडिसिन्स, फ्यूल, क्लोथिंग एंड शेल्टर. मैनी पीपल आर डिपेंडेंट ऑन द फॉरेस्ट फॉर देयर लाइवलीहुड. उनका लाइवलीहुड ही चलता है फॉरेस्ट से. बिसाइड्स फॉरेस्ट हेल्प टू प्रिवेंट सॉइल इरोजन, help to maintain the water cycle and check global warming by using carbon dioxide in photosynthesis and renewing oxygen supply in the atmosphere. Wood from forest is used to make paper, pencils and furniture. देखिए, forest में जितनी भी चीज़ें available हैं उनसे कुछ ना कुछ use हम करते ही हैं. Forests also help to keep the environment clean by muffling noises, buffering strong winds and taking in carbon monoxides. Threats to forest resources. अब forest resources के जो हैं, इतने forest resources जो available हैं, उनको threat क्या है? डर किस चीज़ से है? Our forest resources face a number of threats in the form of, अब क्या क्या threats हैं वो? Deforestation, the main threat. Much of the forest land has been converted into farmland in order to provide food for a rapidly increasing population. ये जो हमारे जनसंख्या बढ़ रही है इतनी तेज़ी से, इसको फूड प्रोवाइड करने के लिए जो फॉरेस्ट हैं उनको काट के फार्म लैंड्स में कन्वर्ट कर दिया जा रहा है, जिससे कि फूड ग्रो किया जा सके. Destruction and depletion of forest resources for timber and wood. Timber और wood के लिए जो forest काटे जा रहे हैं. Overgrazing by animals that has caused destruction of seedlings. अब जो overgraze कर लेते हैं, जब cattle इनको graze करने के लिए छोड़ा जाता है farms में, और जो ज़्यादा खा लेते हैं, तो ये जो seeds हैं, seedling का destruction हो जाता है, जो seeds लगाए जाते हैं. Forest fires. Millions of acres of forest are destroyed by these fires, many of which occur due to human carelessness. इंसान की लापरवाही की वजह से ये जो फायर लगती है, आग लगती है जंगल में, इससे कितने मिलियंस ऑफ एकर्स फॉरेस्ट नष्ट हो जाते हैं. See, this is the forest fire. Need to conserve forest. फॉरेस्ट को कंजर्व करने की ज़रूरत क्यों? Deforestation is taking place all over the world on a large scale. पूरे वर्ल्ड में बहुत सारे जगहों पे deforestation बहुत तेज़ी से हो रहा है. When huge amount of forests are removed, the water balance gets disrupted and the region experiences dryness. अभी जो water balance है ये खराब हो जाता है जब forest को हटाया जाता है. But deforestation is not just about trees. Just think about the ecosystems supported by forests and all the species dependent on them for their survival. Therefore, conservation is important. इसलिए इनका conservation जो है forest को conserve करना important है. Conservation studies the way that the Earth's biological diversity is lost and finds means to protect them to keep the ecosystem functioning. Now, interpretation. Forests are the home to over 80% of land animals and cover 31% of the world's total land area. फॉरेस्ट जो हैं वो किसके 80% जो लैंड एनिमल्स हैं उनका घर है. Now, spot and speck children. What do you mean by natural vegetation? Plant life which grows in an area without any human intervention is known as the natural vegetation. Where are the tropical evergreen forests found? Tropical evergreen forests are found primarily near the equator in the regions such as Amazon Basin, Congo Basin and Southeast Asia. Name the major vegetation types in the world. अभी हमने major जो vegetation types हैं उसके बारे में पढ़ा है. Just write down those vegetation. How many types of forests are there? There are mainly 3 types of forests: tropical, then temperate and taiga. Okay, these 3 main types of forests are there. What is produced from the juice of zapota tree? Chicle is produced from the juice of zapota tree, which is used in making chewing gums. Now comes the wildlife, children. Wildlife is an inherent part of forests. They are a part of ecosystem and forests provide their habitat. ये ecosystem का part है wildlife. Wildlife includes animals, birds, insects and many other microorganisms. Each one has a role to play in the ecosystem. Therefore, each species is important for the survival of the other. However, it is common knowledge now that many wildlife species have become extinct while many others have been added to the endangered list. अब बहुत सारे जो वाइल्ड स्पीशीज़ हैं वो या तो एक्सटिंक्ट हो गई हैं या उनको एंडेंजर्ड स्पीशीज़ के लिस्ट में रख दिया गया है. According to the Living Planet study conducted by WWF, World Wide Fund for Nature, from 1995 to 2005, the decline of wildlife is estimated to be 10,000 times more rapid than ever. और इस स्टडी के अकॉर्डिंग, WWF की स्टडी के अकॉर्डिंग जो डिक्लाइन हुआ है वाइल्ड लाइफ में वो कितना एस्टिमेटेड है? 10,000 टाइम्स रैपिडली, ज़्यादा तेज़ी से हुआ है. वाइल्ड लाइफ इन इंडिया. इंडिया के वाइल्ड लाइफ के बारे में पढ़ते हैं अब. Our country India has a rich natural heritage of fauna. Fauna का rich natural heritage है. The wildlife in the different natural habitats, the mountains, forests, deserts, coastal areas are varied and rich. India has 372 species of mammals, 1,228 species of amphibians. This makes our country one of the 12 mega diversity countries of the world. अब India's famous wild animals include, India के famous wild animals कौन से हैं? The majestic Asiatic lions found in the Gir forest of Gujarat. The large Asian elephants, the endangered one-horned rhinoceros of Kaziranga, Assam, the red pandas, yaks, bears, ibex and snow leopards of Himalayas. These are all the famous wild animals of India. The Royal Bengal tigers of the Sundarbans, Bandhavgarh, Kanha, Ranthambore and other national parks. Monkeys, langurs, several species of deer, blackbuck, antelopes, nilgais, gores, water buffaloes, wolves, foxes, jackals, hyenas are some other animals found in India. Now look here children, Royal Bengal tigers of the Sundarban, Sundarban के Royal Bengal tiger. This is nilgai and this is a hyena. Snakes like cobras and other reptiles like crocodiles, gharials, turtles are also found in India in large numbers. Peacocks, bulbuls, parrots, minors, quails, ducks and the rare Indian bustard are some of the wide variety of birds. Wildlife distribution. अब इस wildlife का distribution कैसे हुआ? Wildlife forms an important part of the rich natural heritage of our planet. Wildlife in Antarctica tundra. अब Antarctica tundra में wildlife कैसी? Some important animals in the Arctic tundra include caribou or reindeer, Arctic fox, Arctic hare, polar bears in the extreme north, musk ox, snow owl and lemmings. Wildlife in Antarctica. In Antarctica, most of the wildlife, which includes seals and penguins, inhabits areas near the seashore. This is seal, these are penguins. Okay? Wildlife in boreal forests. In the boreal forest, wildlife comprises mainly of fur-bearing animals. Boreal forest में ज़्यादातर fur-bearing animals होते हैं, such as lynx, wolverine, sable, ermine, pine marten and mink. Large herbivores include red deer, moose and beaver. Among birds, ravens, finches and sparrows reside in the region all year round. Now wildlife in tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforest में wildlife कैसा होता है? The diverse wildlife of the tropical rainforest includes insects such as butterflies and beetles, worms, spiders, snakes, lizards, frogs, toads, many species of monkeys and other mammals like jaguars. A great variety of colorful birds such as parrots and toucans are also found here. Okay children? Now the wildlife in temperate deciduous forests. Temperate deciduous forest का wildlife. Wildlife in temperate deciduous forests includes beavers, bears, foxes, wolves, raccoons, deer, rats and snakes. Red-tailed hawks, bald eagle, nightingale, hawks, cardinals and snow owls are the common birds found here. Wildlife in tropical grasslands. Wildlife in tropical grasslands includes अब हर जगह के अलग-अलग animals, okay? अलग-अलग grassland के अलग-अलग animals, अलग-अलग forest के. Wildlife in tropical grassland includes giraffes, zebras, rhino, buffaloes, kangaroos, mice, moles, ground squirrels, snakes, worms, termites, beetles, lions, leopards, hyenas, jackals, wild dogs and elephants. The world's greatest diversity of hoofed mammals is found in the savannas of Africa. जो hoofed जिनके hoof होते हैं वो mammals कहाँ मिलते हैं? ज़्यादातर wild diversity कहाँ है? Savannas Africa में. Different species of antelopes are found here. Termites are abundant in the tropical grasslands of the world. Termites जो दीमक होते हैं वो abundant हैं tropical grassland में. Now, wildlife in deserts. Desert की wildlife कैसी होती है? Wildlife in deserts include कौन-कौन से animals हैं यहाँ? Animals that are adapted to the harsh climatic conditions. Such animals are armadillo, lizards, snakes, bobcats, thorny devils, desert tortoise, desert larks, cactus wrens, dingoes, fat sand rats, fennec foxes and Gila monsters. These animals are found in the desert. Armadillo and dingo. Okay? Need for conservation of wildlife. अब wildlife को बचाने की क्यों ज़रूरत है? Conserve करने की क्यों ज़रूरत है? In nature, there exists a delicate balance between plants and wildlife. Plants और wildlife के बीच में एक delicate balance बना हुआ है nature में. This balance must not be disrupted, as it could lead to not just extinction of the species but also harm the environment. अब अगर इस balance को खराब किया जाता है, disrupt किया जाता है, तो ये lead करता है किसमें? ये जो कुछ species हैं वो extinct हो जाते हैं, वो गायब हो जाते हैं और इसके साथ साथ ये एनवायरनमेंट को भी बहुत हार्म करता है। Interpretation: There are 592 protected areas, out of which 92 are national parks and 500 wildlife sanctuaries. जो protected areas हैं उनमें से 92 तो national parks हैं और 500 जो हैं वो wild sanctuaries हैं. AI facts: Scientists are using AI to find biodiversity loss by analyzing vast amounts of data, monitoring ecosystems and spotting trends over time. Now, wildlife, birds and fish are not only important for our physical health, but they also stimulate our mental health and beautify nature. ये जो वाइल्ड लाइफ है, बर्ड्स हैं, फिशेस हैं, ये हमारे फिजिकल हेल्थ को ही अच्छा नहीं करती है बल्कि हमें मेंटली भी बहुत हेल्दी रखती हैं एंड नेचर को भी ये बहुत ब्यूटीफाई करती है, क्योंकि इनको जब हम देखते हैं वी सी ब्यूटीफुल बर्ड्स, ब्यूटीफुल फिशेस, वंडरफुल एनिमल्स, देन वी फील गुड. हमें नेचर की इस ब्यूटी से को देख के बहुत खुशी होती है. सो ये हमारी मेंटल हेल्थ को भी अच्छा करती है. Certain forms of wildlife such as fish provide us with food. The Indian government has taken concrete steps to protect the wildlife of our country. National parks, wildlife sanctuaries, reserves and bioreserves have been set up throughout the country. Threats to wildlife. अब wildlife को क्या-क्या threats हैं, क्या-क्या खतरे हैं? Wildlife across the world is threatened because depletion of forests has led to shrinking of wildlife habitat and caused the extinction and endangerment of many species of flora and fauna. अब ये जो फॉरेस्ट ख़त्म होते चले जा रहे हैं, काटा जा रहा है, ट्रीज़ काट रहे हैं, फॉरेस्ट ख़त्म हो रहे हैं, तो इससे क्या हुआ, ये जो वाइल्ड लाइफ हैबिटेट है ये श्रिंक हो गई, कम हो गई है एंड कॉज द एक्सटिंक्शन. इसका बहुत सारे एनिमल्स जो स्पीशीज़ हैं वो एक्सटिंक्ट हो गए हैं, बहुत सारे एंडेंजर्ड की लिस्ट में आ गए हैं. हंटिंग और पोचिंग फॉर प्रॉफिट, reckless hunting for sport, overfishing or pollution due to the flow of poisonous chemicals and pesticides into rivers have escalated manifold. अब जो ये पोचिंग होती है, हंटिंग होती है, ये केवल अपने प्रॉफिट के लिए और रेकलेस हंटिंग की जाती है स्पोर्ट के लिए एनिमल्स की, या फिशिंग, ओवर फिशिंग की जाती है, और जो पोल्यूशन है, जो पॉइजनस केमिकल्स निकलते हैं या वो पेस्टिसाइड्स और पॉइजनस केमिकल्स जाके रिवर में मिलते हैं, इससे बहुत नुकसान होता है वाइल्ड लाइफ को. नाउ लेट्स रीड द कैटलॉग हियर चिल्ड्रन. डेसिडियस, trees that shed their leaves in dry season. Biosphere, that part of the earth which is occupied by living organisms. Endangered, being at risk of becoming extinct as the number are so few. Extinct, not a single one exists. एक भी वो species नहीं है जो वो आते हैं, उसे कहते हैं extinct. Threatened, likely to become endangered. Habitat, the natural home of a plant or an animal. Now a look over to this chapter. क्या पढ़ा अभी हमने इस चैप्टर में? Natural vegetation can be classified into forest, grasslands and shrubs. Okay? Forests are usually found in regions of high rainfall and are of two types, evergreen and deciduous forests. Many people are dependent on the forest for their livelihoods. Wildlife includes, wildlife में क्या क्या आते हैं? Animals, birds, insects as well as the aquatic life forms. India has varied wildlife and is one of the 12 mega diversity countries of the world. Many wildlife species are near extinction because of deforestation and indiscriminate hunting. बहुत सारी जो wildlife species हैं वो या तो extinction के पास हैं, बिल्कुल endangered species में आ गए हैं, और क्योंकि ये जो deforestation हो रहा है इसकी वजह से. Now children, some exercise in the estimation corner. Choose the correct option. Forests that are found on the western side of the continents in the temperate latitudes are Mediterranean forest, mixed forest, equatorial forest, deserts. They are the Mediterranean forests. Ebony and rosewood trees are grown in which type of forest? They are grown coniferous forest, tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, none of these. They are grown in tropical evergreen forests. Which of the following is an endangered species of India? Camels, gorillas, platypus, rhinoceros. They are rhinoceros. The animal lives high up in the Himalayas is, जो high up Himalayas में रहता है वो कौन सा animal है? Sloth bear, gaur, deer, snow leopard. It's the snow leopard. Citrus fruit trees are found in the dash forest, Mediterranean, rain, taiga, monsoon. They are found in the Mediterranean forests. Now let's do some fill-ups here. Fill in the blanks. India has a rich natural heritage of fauna. So write down fauna here. Tropical deciduous forests are found in the dash regions. They are found in the monsoon regions. The dash forests are evergreen coniferous forests with cone-shaped trees that have straight trunks and small narrow needle-like leaves. The taiga forest. Taiga forest. A great variety of colorful birds such as parrots and toucans are also found in tropical rainforests. They are found in tropical rainforests. Tropical rainforest. The dash is the only zone where the life exists. The biosphere is the only zone. Biosphere. Okay, mosses and lichens comprise the wildlife of dash vegetation. Wildlife of tundra vegetation. Okay, the majestic dash found in the Gir forest of Gujarat. Majestic Asiatic lion. Asiatic lion. Okay, understood? Now children, the last thing is the true and false. State whether the following statements are true or false. The earth embraces more than 70,000 species of edible plants. Yes, true. In deciduous forests, trees shed their leaves in all seasons. False. Tundra vegetation is found in Arctic, Antarctic and Alpine regions. True. Write down T here. Coniferous trees yield softwood. Yes, true. Wildlife is an inherent part of forests. Yes, this is also true, children. India has 436 species of mammals. False. In the boreal forest, wildlife comprises of mainly fur-bearing animals. Yes, this is true. So children, here we end up with the chapter and I hope आपको समझ में आया अच्छे से ये chapter. Once again, go through the chapter. अच्छे से पढ़िएगा इस chapter को. And thanks for watching the video. We'll meet again with something new, something more interesting. Till then, stay happy, stay blessed. Bye.